Bloody hi campers, hope you're doing well. So I'm just out for a nice early morning bimble today. It's just gone past 5 AM. I'm out in the local woods. Hear the skylarks chirping out in the fields. Robins and blue tits are singing in here. It's lovely. So yeah, I'm not out for a camp today, just out for a bimble. And I've got a tent that I bought that I want to pitch for the first time. I bought it last weekend on the way back from my camp in Suffolk. I happened to go past a go outdoors, and the car just took me in there. Funny how that happens, isn't it? And yeah, I made a couple of purchases. And so whilst I'm out today, I'm going to cook some breakfast and have a cup of tea and enjoy the woodland. I've got a few hours out here this morning before I have to get back and meet my wife at the allotment to put a shift in down there. This time of year, and all the wet weather we've had in the last week or two, the weeds have gone berserk down there, so kind of constantly weeding down there at the moment, which is annoying, but it's a good workout, it's good exercise, so hey ho. But yeah, just making my way up to one of my sort of spots now, and I will bring you back. Bye for now. Oh, this is alright, this. Nice and easy to pitch. Nice size for a one-man tent. Take the old shoes off, I think. Never wear shoes in a tent, folks. Yeah. On the reviews that I heard for this tent, it does say that this tent ain't for tall people, and I can see that. I'm 5'10". My feet are touching the bottom there, and I've got about 10 inches or so above my head, so plenty of room for me. But if you're 6 footer, or if you're any taller than 6 foot, you might struggle with this. But I'm not going to bore you with details about this tent. There's loads of reviews on YouTube about this one. But I bought this tent because of YouTube, I think, really. I was sort of influenced by what I've seen online. For a budget tent, which is what this is, it packs a punch and seems to perform very well in adverse conditions. So yeah, I really like that about it, and I've got ideas of using this tent up here in the woodland sort of setting. I think it works really well up here, and then also out in the open countryside, down in the marshes, down the moors, wherever really. And I think, you know, it makes a really nice cozy tent. I like it. I think if the weather closes in, I can close the door up, make sure I'm nicely protected. I really like this sort of rain hood here, which covers the mesh at the top of the door, allows you the ventilation that you need in here. Yeah, and as you can see, I can sit up in it comfortably. Plenty of space in the vestibule. There we go. Just pegged out that halfway. And, so you've got this vestibule area here. You can still leave this side of the door open. So if the wind's coming from this way in, then you've got good protection. Right, so I think that's enough tent talk for now. But yeah, I'm pleased with this tent. Didn't cost a lot of money. I got it for £88, which is more than what some people have paid for it. I think last year it was going for about £60 or thereabouts, but such is life at the moment with inflation. Everything's more expensive, so I think 88 is still a reasonable price. I got that 20% off of what it was normally selling at. I think it's about 110 normally. So yeah, really pleased with this tent. Time for a brew now. I've got the bush box with me today and use it with the trangia. So yeah, and then I'm going to cook up some spam and eggs for breakfast. So I'll bring you along. So the other item I bought at Go Outdoors the other day is the MSR Titan kettle. I'm a sucker for a bit of cookware, and that was pretty much half the price it normally is when I saw it. Got it for about 30 quid I think, and I've previously seen them over 70 quid, which is ridiculous for titanium. So yeah, I feel like a bit of a contradiction in terms of using stainless steel, very heavy bush box with a titanium kettle on top of it. Makes you feel like a bit of a oxymoron. But normally that would come out with me with the lightweight cook kit, I think. But yeah, I love a nice kettle and I couldn't resist it. But yeah, really pleased with that setup. Seems to work quite well in this setting as well. I think if I camped up here with that, I'll probably just leave the door open. You've got plenty of cover underneath, so you can still get that feel of camping out in the open as you would under a tarp. But yeah, then when I take it down Dartmoor or somewhere like that, which I intend to, I think that tent's going to be awesome. But yeah, they just brought out an ultralight version of this, which is about half the weight, and then some, I think. But the videos I've seen on it, I wasn't that impressed with it, if I'm honest. They sacrificed weight for durability, I think, and this is still pretty light. It's 1.9 kilos. I weighed it when I took it home, and I think that's acceptable for a one-man tent, particularly a one-man tent that's going to get you through all 4 seasons, which, going by what I've seen on YouTube, this is very much capable of doing, certainly for the sort of camping that I do. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. First impressions, very good. And I've got all the guy out points on it. It's not the best pitch, admittedly, but still feels really, really robust, and as if it can take a bit of a beating. Which, if you're camping up in Dartmoor or wherever, you kind of want that reassurance sometimes, and I'd rather have that and carry a bit extra weight, knowing that the tent's got my back. Lovely jubbly. Cheers. Whilst I'm here, folks, I thought I'd just say a very big thank you to my mate Dean, who I was camping with in Suffolk last week. He gifted me a couple of things whilst he was camping. He gave me one of these pocket bellows, which is made a nice sort of leather wrap for, which I used a lot last week. Actually, it was really helpful. And then he also gave me this lovely bit of leather here as well as belt dangler, which I've got on the molly of my rucksack at the moment to hold me my gloves. Yeah, really nice quality leather and brass there. So thank you very much, Dean, really appreciate that, and I can see that getting quite a lot of use. Lovely jolly. There'll be pirates at 9 o'clock. Right, folks, so I've had a couple of cups of tea now. I've just been sitting here chilling for half an hour or so, and I think it's time to get a cook on. So got my frying pan today, and I'm going to cook what I think is officially known as the breakfast of champions. Got the got nice tin of spam, eggs, bit of ketchup, brioche bun, some nasty cheese there, and some butter to cook it all in, a bit of salt and pepper. This is going to be excellent. Let's get it on. Got a bit carried away with the pepper there. Come on. That'll do. So I forgot my plate, so I'm using the lid from the kettle. Lovely jubbly. Sort of inspired by McDonald's breakfast, I suppose. McMuffin, but with a brioche bun. Got to try and eat this now without getting egg yolk all over myself. I think that could be quite tricky. Oh god, and yolk everywhere. Lovely though. Well, that didn't touch the sides, folks. That was delicious. But I've got enough for round 2, so I'm going to cook it all up again, I think, and have another roll. So, yeah. Lovely jubbly. Get one more brew on. Another mess again. So I'm just starting to pack some bits away now, folks. Having my last brew. Quite like this kettle, I've got to say. They're not cheap, but if you can get them at a knockdown price, go for it. Give this all a proper clean when I get back home, I think. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit here for a bit, enjoy my brew. Then I'll pack down a tent, I think. There we go, folks, all packed away. Got the rubbish packed. Tent packed away quite nicely. I probably made it look a bit harder than it actually was, to be honest. But yeah, really impressed with that tent. Enjoyed coming up here for a spot of breakfast. And look forward to taking it out in a camp. And I might take it out on my next camp. I'm going to go out on the Brompton next time, in a couple of weeks, I think. And yeah, I'll have a think about what I want to take on that camp. Not 100% decided where I want to go yet, so we shall see. But yeah, I'm going to make my way back home now. Meet up with my good lady. What a lovely day it's turning out to be though. But it's a mark of the times at the moment though, because it's 2nd of June. I'm still rocking a couple of layers at the minute. It's not like Scorchio like it would normally be at this time of year. But I'm sure it'll heat up soon. But thanks for watching, folks. I'm going to be on my way. I'll probably try and get this video out later today, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.